Not too many iPods around this table. Everyone concentrating pretty hard, as you'd expect with a £1 million first prize at stake. Daniel Negranu, Kid Poker, has picked up a suited 8-7.
And he likes to play a lot of hands from early position. So do I. Confuse your opponents. That way when you wake up with aces or kings, you're able to limp in and trap your opponents.
Well, talking about waking up with aces, Gus Hansen has got the bullets. He makes a raise. Now, the good thing for Gus, of course, with his loose reputation, it's easier for him to get paid off with a monster hand like this.
That's the great part about playing a lot of hands. People don't ever think you have anything. When you do wake up with a hand, you get a maximum payout.
Just Daniel left. Will he make the call? He does indeed, and we're going to see a flop. Sweet music for Gus Hansen.
And what a great flop for Gus Hansen. He flops 3 aces, but Daniel Negranu has a flush draw. We could see some fireworks here.
They both checked. And now Daniel makes his flush. It's gone horribly pear-shaped for Gus. He'll need to pair the board.
Or another diamond.
It's Daniel betting out. Now, how hard would this be to lay down?
Well, I don't play good enough to lay this hand down. I don't think many people in the world do. I suspect we're going to see at least a call. Could be a big raise here.
Well, Gus did lay down 3 queens earlier. Now he is flat calling with 3 aces. He does have that nut flush draw.
Daniel's got to be a little suspicious, like what in the world could he be up against here?
Daniel now 100% on this one.
And Gus Hansen decided to play this hand a little tricky, and he might have got himself caught up. Maybe he saved money. You never know. Tough decision for Gus Hansen, but he's probably going to have to pay Daniel Negranu off here.
Probably anybody else in the world I'll raise.
Got a flush.
Gus called.
Yeah,
Wow. Pretty sick.
yeah.
My goodness.
Daniel's just sick that he was against Gus Hansen and not another player. Give him more chips.
Now I feel like
Anybody else in the world
I'm
I'll
missing some money somehow.
Anybody else in the world I'm move on.
Well, you just knew I had it.
On a turn.
What?
On a turn.
No reason. I mean, he's drawn dead or else he has me beat.
Yeah. Wow.
Talking of killing yourself, back to the Scandinavians. Now got a running ante of 300, small blind 1,000, big blind 2,000, and Daniel Negranu has picked up fairly lowly cards. It's a suited 5-3, but good enough for him to make an investment.
And Daniel right here doesn't want any action. He just wants to steal those blinds and those antes. Oh, he might not get away with this thievery now.
It's the second time he has run into aces. Last time he made a flush. Well, he's got suited cards this time.
And Patrick Antonius is making the appropriate re-raise. Put the pressure and decision back on to Daniel Negranu.
Daniel says, I'll see a flop. He's going to need to be lucky. It's given him an up and down straight draw and top pair, but of course his 5's dwarfed by Antonius's aces.
Now this looks like a monster flop for Daniel Negranu. If I'm Daniel, I'm thinking this has got to be my gin flop. It's a great flop for me.
You can't hope for much better if you come in with a 5 high.
Mullen.
And Daniel pushes all in and insta-called by Patrick Antonius with 2 aces.
As soon as he got the call, Daniel would have known he's probably in trouble.
And Daniel calls it a race. Well,
I think he was calling for an ace actually there.
Oh.
That would give him the wheel.
I wish you had kings.
Just don't put a 6 though.
There's a big swing on him having kings.
Huh? Huge. Gives me extra 4 hours.
So Daniel needs to hit an ace or a 6 or a 5.
Or otherwise, Daniel Negranu is out of this tournament.
Stay alive. Let's see the river card.
Oh, wow, and saved by the ace on the river. Daniel Negranu doubles through Patrick Antonius.
And Negranu is bulletproof against trip aces.
You've sure been lucky today so far.